friends, good morning. Let us continue now with our chapter number 4, that is analysis of financial statement. You remember in our chapter 3 we have learned about financial statement. Which are the financial statement we used to prepare? We used to prepare profit and loss account, balance sheet, cash flow statement, statement of change in equity and notes related to accounts. Now if you see among all this, the most important are two, that is what profit and loss account and balance sheet. Now this profit and loss account and balance sheet, what they used to provide us? They used to provide us information and result. We know the result. You must have received your 10th standard mark sheet. That is what to be called as a result. But you need to interpret and analyze that result to conclude the decision whether you want to opt for science or a commerce or a arts or for any other stream. That is what you can say. After 10th standard also you can join the diploma courses. So result is one aspect, analysis is another aspect. So now chapter 4 is talking about the analysis. So we have to do the analysis of profit and loss as well as of balance sheet. See, the cash flow statement gives us information regarding cash inflow and cash outflow. So we want to know from where the cash is coming, where the cash is going, and whether our financial position is uplifted or not. So cash flow statement also no need to analyze. Mainly focus of analysis is on the profit and loss and balance sheet. Statement of change as in equity, it is just a mere information you are giving, and the notes, that is what related to your books of account, you are informing the stakeholders. So in this manner you have to prepare your financial statement. We have learned this portion in our chapter number 3. Now in this chapter we are going to learn about meaning of financial analysis. What is financial analysis? That after preparation of financial statement, they are rearranged. We are doing a rearrangement in such a manner that it become comparable. Our main purpose is to compare. Our main purpose is to conclude certain results out of it. We want to take certain decisions which can be taken with the help of comparison. So the different stakeholders who do the analysis, the stakeholder do the analysis. For your 1 mark question, it can be asked. So they take, why they do the analysis? Because they take their decisions based on such financial statement. Financial statement is a base. For your financial analysis, you need financial statement. That's why we have learned first the financial statement. Now we are learning the analysis. So this will help them, and which are prepared in the comparable form. This help them to learn, study, interpret, conclude some analysis, some decisions, and based on that the decisions can be taken. So stakeholders are using financial analysis, they are doing financial analysis. It can be done with the help of comparable statements you prepare with the previous year and the current year, with the past many years and the current year, and you can do the comparison. So this is what about your financial analysis. Now next types of financial analysis. So financial analysis, how we can do? Financial analysis first we can do on the basis of the stakeholder. The stakeholder, we know that management, the competitors, the government, the taxation bodies, that is institutions. So all are the various stakeholders. The financial institutions, you can say creditors, you can say the lenders, all are the stakeholder. So the stakeholder can be classified basically into 2 categories. External analysis and internal analysis. The parties, those who are outside business unit, and what they do the analysis. They are known as a external analysis. They done the analysis to take their decision. Suppose a financial institution want to lend money to the company. Whether we can get our money, financial strength is there or not, creditability is there or not. So they are going to compare 10-year data. So that comparison is known as a external analysis done by external stakeholders. Internal stakeholder, mainly the management. Management itself does the financial analysis to take various decisions. So internally, the own prepared results are analyzed by the management for the benefit of the company to take appropriate decision. That analysis is called as an internal analysis. Then second most important is horizontal and vertical form. The financial analysis we are going to do in the horizontal form as well as in the vertical form. What the horizontal form means? When you do the comparison between the years of financial statement, means 1 year compared with the another year, with the previous year. So when you are comparing with 1 year and other year, it is done always for the long term planning. To do the long term planning, you need to study the trend. You need to study the strategy. You need to see that what is the actual growth of a company and what is the actual strength of a company. This is done, that is to know the current trend of the business, and it is also known as a time series analysis. The horizontal analysis is also known. This is for your MCQ. They may ask in a one-liner answer. So horizontal is done with 1 year and along with the another year, and you do the comparison. You make a comparability, and with a comparable form you are going to take the decision. Now the vertical. Vertical is only for the 1 year. With the 1 year data only you are comparing your results. Second most important thing is, here the comparison is of the performance of different units and of different departments. Keep in mind, in a business, we have so many units, we have so many departments. So which department is doing better or which department performance is bad? So if we want to understand internal aspect of our business units, departmental comparison, that is done through vertical. Here with the help of predetermined ratio you can do such comparison. We have one more chapter, that is the ratio analysis. So at that time, which are the different ratio we are going to study, that will help us in the vertical analysis, in the study of the comparison of the various departments and its activity. The third most important is on the basis of the duration, that long term duration and short term duration. Long term analysis we are going to do as we do the horizontal comparison. Here the horizontal comparison serves the purpose of long term, and it serves the purpose in taking our actual correct decision. The short term analysis help, and we can understand well with the help of a vertical, that we can understand our every department, how they are working and what sort of their performance is. So in short, in this chapter, chapter number 4 of your part 2, the financial analysis and its method, mainly we are going to do the horizontal financial analysis of 2 documents, that is of profit and loss and balance sheet. In next class we will do the example and how the analysis to be done, how the common size statement to be done, and various other aspects we will be learning. Thank you.